Hey, let's talk about the upcoming full moon, which is in the sign of Libra. And let's talk about what we can expect, what is happening, what is going on, what kind of energies we can experience, what to do with them, how to embrace what is happening, how to thrive in the certain circumstances. Because we are facing with this crazy times right now, and the nature is supporting us in certain ways. And when it comes to finding the balance and finding the harmony, we need to learn how to listen ourselves so we can always get back into that flow of nature and we can reconnect and truly get the best possible wisdom from the universe so we can thrive. We can find the resilience and we can try somehow to express ourselves so we can improve ourselves firstly, and then people around us or the world or whatever we can find that we can somehow change, with our actions and habits. We can always choose what we will create. Will we destroy something, or will we improve something? And with Libra is all about balance, balance between feminine and masculine energies. And it's not really about man and woman, it's more about the energies. Like the feminine energy is more about love, more about compassion, connection, it's about expression of love. And masculine energy is about the power of will, taking actions, creating changes, and developing habits and so on. So finding balance between these two things is something we need to create. We can't find the balance, we need to create the balance. And on this channel we are constantly talking about taking actions. When we want to create changes, when we want to manifest changes, we need to become the change that we wish to see, right? Mahatma Gandhi said, become the change that you wish to see on the world, and the world will change. So we need to create the balance, and through balance comes harmony. But I think that if we find harmony in whatever we are doing, the balance will be a byproduct. So I think that balance and harmony are coming hand to hand. So whatever you're looking for, if your intention will be finding the balance or finding the harmony, you will find or create both. So with this upcoming full moon, which is coming in 28th of March, maybe you will experience an urge to find the balance between things that you're working on. Maybe it can be in your personal life, maybe it can be in your relationships, maybe it can be in your business life, financial life, health life, workouts, wherever. Sometimes, for me, I experience that maybe sometimes I'm painting too much, sometimes I'm creating too much, sometimes I'm thinking too much about creating and painting. And then I find out that I have a strong urge to just go into the nature, just disconnect from everything. And when I disconnect, I find out, oh, I truly feel good right now. So we need to search for those things, how to disconnect and how to truly find that inner dimension, the inner experience of blissfulness, the joy, the happiness for just being, right? So with this upcoming full moon, make sure that you will become more aware what you're doing. And when it comes to our actions, what kind of actions we are choosing, truly choose wisely your actions, because through actions we are developing habits, right? We know that. The process of creating habits comes through actions. And many times people are asking me like how to change my habits, how to change the habits, because when we are looking or watching some inspirational or motivational videos, we get inspired to create a change in our life. Like tomorrow I will start working out, and then we wake up truly inspired, we do a workout, and after 2 days we find ourselves with lack of inspiration, with lack of motivation, and we stop, we quit. Like with all new things, it's the same, because we are designed that way, we are programmed that way. But if we just reverse engineer our habits that we have right now, if we think what we did in the past, so we created the selves that we are right now, what we did in the past that we have become who we are right now, we will see that we have developed certain habits which made us who we are right now. And maybe because of certain actions, we find imbalance in our lives. Maybe we are staying too long in the comfort zone and we forgot how to step outside of the comfort zone, how to do something which is unfamiliar, unknown, how to step outside of it. And we are creating imbalance. Most people are not even aware of that imbalance. So when we are spending too much time in that zone of disconnection between the voice of the soul always wants to see you happy. It wants to be expressed. And the only way to express the soul is to firstly connect with the soul, so we can hear it and express it, because the physical body is a tool of consciousness. But if the body is not aware of the consciousness, the body thinks that it's all there is. So we identify ourselves by our thoughts, emotions, and what we see. So, okay, this is my body, it's all there is. When I will die, it's over. But when we connect back with the spirit, we find out that we are limitless consciousness, having a human experience. So we experience more freedom, and we want to express that freedom through us. That's why when people are waking up, they start screaming like, I want freedom, I want freedom. And we can see protests right now where people are actually screaming, we want freedom. It's not a coincidence that it is happening right now. Because, like, when we find out that we are actually disconnected from the soul, sooner or later the soul will start knocking on the doors of the subconscious mind, screaming, wake up! Wake up, my friend! Because something is not going right with you. You need to find more harmony in your life. Seek for the harmony, and you will find it. Walk the path of the soul, because the soul always knows when it wants to go. You know, when I was talking in previous videos about the stages of awakening, the first stage, when we find out that we are not the victims of environment and so on. But then there's the stage when we connect with the soul and we are not inspired anymore by the ideas from the mind. I want to manifest that car, I want to have that house, I want to, to manifest that amount of money. We already have it. At that stage of awakening, we find out that even if we can manifest all those things, what we will do with that, how we will impact the world with it. Because doesn't matter how far you are with your life right now. You probably came across a certain moment that you have experienced something that you you want for so long, and when you got it, you find out that not many things truly changed. Of course, we feel good, that short term of happiness, we feel excited and we feel happy for it. We are truly grateful, but we find out that things are still the same. With money comes more freedom. With, new car comes more, like, we feel better driving it and so on. But still, we are like wired to build communities. We are wired to connect. And if we are not doing that, we feel disconnection. We feel imbalance within us. So if we are not sharing something valuable with others, we are creating imbalance within ourselves. And this realization of that is truly important, because at the times like that, right now, the full moon, this full moon, which is truly important, the balanced yin-yang, like everybody is talking about it. Like we can see quotes all over the place on the internet, like everybody is sharing it. But we need to embody it. Like, it's easy to share something, it's easy to say something, but embodying it, that's where we start manifesting things. So manifestation is not coming just from thinking about something. It is coming from changing our identities, changing ourselves. When we want to manifest something, we need to become it first. We need to start searching what kind of habits we need to create so we will become the person in that vision of the future. And it's really, really important right now to think that way. It's not enough to say, it's not enough to think that way. We truly need to embody the changes. Because so many people are lost right now and afraid and stressed. And the only way to truly show the hope for humanity is to embody the changes that we wish to see. We need to become the change. We need to find the balance within us. We need to create the harmony in our lives so we can share it with others. Right? It's so important. And we need to find fun in it. We need to have some fun. And when we get so stressed about everything, what is the opposite of stress? Harmony. Where we can find harmony in nature. Nature is all about harmony. Just go outside, look at it, observe it. When we were in school, or when we are observing somebody which we are truly respecting, when we want to learn something from somebody, we are observing that person, all the details about that person, the knowledge, the wisdom that person is sharing. We are observing it because we want to adapt the knowledge of that person. So think about when we are talking about the opposite of stress, because stress right now is truly present all around us. The opposite of stress can be harmony. Many people can have different opinions about it, but I'm saying that it can be harmony. If you are too stressed, where you can find the opposite of it, go there and learn from it. So I'm saying that in nature, you will find the harmony, you will find love and joy, but only if you are able to see it. Because usually we can only see the reflection of our inner world. When we are so disconnected from the soul, we can go to the most beautiful places, but we will see only what is wrong. So we need to start observing with the wider perspective. How old that tree may be? Listen that sound of the birds. This one is singing a little bit differently. Maybe they are communicating. When I'm sitting in nature, I'm always like observing. I'm always observing like that. Like when one bird is singing and then he gets quiet and another one starts. And then another one starts. So you can start to seek for the patterns between them, how they are communicating, and you get lost in the moment, just observing. And that is actually the art of observing. So nature is our greatest teacher, because everything in nature is totally present, everything is in harmony. Look at the forests, the rivers, the oceans. Everything works in harmony. So nature is our greatest teacher. And if you want to get the knowledge from the teacher, you need to observe all the details of that teacher. So go outside. When you are stressed and afraid and what will happen, go outside. Find that balance, find that harmony. And then embody it. Remember those feelings. Because something which not many people are aware is that we actually have the power over controlling our state of being if we are practicing it. If we are practicing meditation and elevating emotions, we will learn that we can actually awaken any kind of emotion anytime we want. And when something is bothering us, we just need to pull it out. Maybe you need to speak about it, to talk about it, or just write it down so it will go out of you. You will unblock the flow of energy, the life force, vital life force. You just need to pull it out, whatever is bothering you, awakening stress within you, or worries or fear, whatever. Pull it out because it is causing imbalance within you. Just pull it out. Relax a little bit because the universe is always supporting you. Can you feel that? Because if you can feel it, it is real for you. If you don't believe it, it's not real for you, because everything is coming from our beliefs. But if you're able to find the harmony within you, you will always find the harmony outside of you. And you know what happens? When you find the harmony, we will always see the solutions to any world's problem. Doesn't matter how, where you are, what is your position, how big you are, whatever you are doing. Even a small change can create a big difference. So most of the times we are saying I can't create any difference, I can't create any change. But because everyone is saying that, nobody is changing. If again we reverse engineer that, if everyone creates a small change, we will start changing the world. And it will be so easy that we will almost not believe that. But this is truly our moment. So with each video I want to encourage you to be aware of your actions and thoughts and emotions, and truly pay attention to those which are not serving you anymore, which are still holding you to your past, and pull them out of you. Speak, talk about it. Not in a complaining style, but just find somebody with whom you can honestly communicate. Maybe it can be just a piece of paper. Create an honest conversation with a piece of paper. You know what I'm doing many times? When I have a certain unsolved thing within me, something which is bothering me, I take a piece of paper and I write a question why I feel stressed. And suddenly I will experience an answer to that question. Probably many times the first answer is because you are stressed. And then the next question is, okay, but why am I stressed? And the next answer will be because you are doing something which is not aligned with you. And then the next question will be, why am I doing that? And the answer will be because you are not following your soul call. What is my soul call? Oh, friend, you already know that. Your soul call is to express your uniqueness, your creativity. That's what you're doing through your art, that's what you're doing through your videos. You're helping many people. That's your soul call. Okay, but it means that if I'm still stressed, it means that I'm not doing something correctly. And then the answer will be, of course not. You're just disoriented. You need to take a break a little bit and get back in contact with who you truly are. And then the question will be, okay, but how to do it? Just think where you found it last time, and it will be like, obviously nature. Then go into the nature. And so on, like the answers and questions are always different. But I know that they are not coming from my mind because I feel them with my heart, and when I finish that conversation, I feel like I was speaking with the universe. Maybe I am. It doesn't matter, but it truly helps. So it's like you can become your own healer. We truly don't need I don't think we need psychologists in that way, because we are our own healers if we are able to find it within us. Most of the times we just don't believe that it's possible. We don't believe, even if I'm communicating with myself, maybe I'm just making it up, but as long as it is helping you, it's okay. Whatever is helping you is okay. Just so you can become a greater version of yourself and that you can find that balance and harmony again. And it's amazing, so stay open for it. Truly welcome this new energy and start searching for what is causing the imbalance within you and decrease it. Truly put it out of your life because it is not serving you anymore. If you want to manifest more abundance, greater things in your life, when you will find balance within you, everything will come. Everything will start flowing because you will be on higher vibrations. You will vibrate higher, greater, you will feel greater, and you will not think about how things will happen. You will know that things will happen. When you will doubt in things, you're off track again. You're in imbalance. Find the balance again, and everything will flow to you. And every time when it happens, the distance between imbalance and balance will be shorter. Every time when it happens, this distance is shorter. Now I'm in flow, okay, now I'm not in the flow, now I'm in the flow, now I'm not in the flow, now I'm in the flow, now I'm not in the... And suddenly, we will stay in the flow all day long, every single day. Maybe here and there we will lose it, but we will know exactly how to get back. And when we find it, you will see, maybe some of you have already experienced it. When we find that, how to be in flow every single day, we can't do nothing else but share it with others. How you did it? Share it with others. Because we need you right now. Like many times I'm saying, we need you. The world needs your uniqueness. There's already enough people which are acting to be somebody. But we need your uniqueness, we need your light because it is within you. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to do something. Like, people will be judging you anyway. But who cares? Like, the thing that I'm always saying to myself is, if this would be my last day here on this planet, I did everything I could to be my greater self. Even when I had a bad day, I still took all my energy back, so I was able to spread something. Even when I had a bad day, I was able to spread something. So I did everything I could to make this world a better place. If I'm touching one person or 10 or 1,000 or whatever, at least I tried. And every time when I feel bad, I say that to myself. So don't be afraid to share your uniqueness with the world, because we all need you. And the time is now. The time is now. Write in the comments below, the time is now. So you will put it in your subconscious mind, and you will always remind yourself, I don't have time, so I need to do it right now. I can't wait anymore, so I will do it right now. I will stop procrastinating because tomorrow never comes. I will start right now. When things are postponed in tomorrow, they will be still written on tomorrow, and the next tomorrow will be still tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and it never comes. So if we truly want to create changes, we need to start doing them right now. So start doing them right now, because you have nothing to lose. Maybe a few things, maybe a few people will fall off your life, but just so the new ones can enter, the ones which can truly support you on that mission, because you are on a special mission here. And that's it, my friend. So I'm sending you love, blessings, and power. Have a beautiful time, my friends, and never be afraid to share your uniqueness, because that's your light. And there is darkness, so we can see the light, right? One love, my friends. Peace. It was a good time, right? We had some fun. Now, it's time to take some actions.